So in my capacity of doing YouTube for a living, right? I get a number of emails from all kinds of shit, right? And the vast majority of the emails I ever get, like, I don't get reached out personally to by any of the companies that have ever sponsored me. It's through an agency that's working through an agency, like with some brand representative who sends out like they just have like a list of these are how many YouTubers have over X number of subscribers, and they'll just like mass send out emails to people on those lists with offers of sponsorships and things like that. Sometimes they get a little more specific about like targeting channels that they think are sort of good fits for their brand, but like most of what I get is stuff that's like cold calling. It's like, hey, will sponsorship this thing, or do you want a YouTube network? And over the course of that, of course, I also get a fuckload of scam emails, like truly just so many. And most of them end up in my filters, because I've got good filters and I've expanded upon them over the years to sort of get rid of the worst nonsense. I don't get NFT. It was funny, there was a while when I got NFT shit, right? And crypto shit. But that's sort of like the gold rush on that shit has dried up. So now I'm just kind of waiting for the AI shit to show, which, hold that thought, that might become relevant. So I got this email some days ago from Josefina Van Winkel. Josefina at getcreatormonetize.com. Now, the first thing you should know about getcreatormonetize.com is if you visit it, you get this, which is HTTPS only mode alert, secure site is not available, which means that whatever website they've got set up here, which I'm not going to go and look at, is not set up with HTTPS security. So, you know, so that's one reason never to go there. And it's like, that's the easiest indication that that shit be fake, right? Like, you know, so just Google it. And it's obvious. The other thing, like, I didn't do that at first. Like, I read the email. Hell, Cheapest Guy, love the personal brand you've built. The way you blend entertaining your audience while also educating them is really cool. To get straight to the point, my partners and I are extremely confident we can help you launch and scale an online course, community, or coaching program that makes you $50,000 a month or more, consistent with your personal brand. I know it's a bold claim, but we got proven results. And I'm not a robot. I recorded a quick video for you to say hello and explain how it works. So, the video they sent me was sent to me via a website called Loom. Now, Loom is an interesting little website because one video is worth 1,000 words. Easily record and share AI-powered video messages with your teammates and customers to supercharge productivity. Right? Use case, team alignment, sales, engineering, design, marketing, product. Like, it's AI shit. It's AI garbage that is designed like to help with various workflows. It's that kind of bullshit, right? So like they fall in that first hurdle here saying like, oh, I'm not a robot, because they sent me this thing via a service called Loom, which is like AI powered automated messages. And the message itself, let's watch that too. Let me just turn off the music.
Hey, it's Otavio here, and thank you for taking the time to watch this super quick video. Now, I'm making this with your socials open here to show you that I took the time to personally record this for you, and it's because I have an awesome opportunity for you that I genuinely do not want you to miss. So we will help you make $50,000 a month or more consistently from your audience by launching or scaling an online course, coaching program, or community, so that you can make content you love and enjoy the freedom and the fulfillment that comes with that. Now, I know that's a bold claim, but we've created a system for creators that have a strong personal brand, just like yourself, and it works like a charm. We've gotten proven results, and we put our money where our mouth is because we guarantee these results in writing, and we also work on a complete pay on results basis, so you cannot lose with this. So we'll help you launch or scale an online course, community, or coaching program completely done for you. So all you have to do is post content you love and enjoy creating. Now, because of the insane offer and the personal touch of these messages, 9 out of 10 creators we personally choose to reach out to like this will reply back with interest. So if you're open to scaling your income and also, you know, genuinely impacting the lives of your audience, teaching them your specific expertise, let's schedule a call. There's a button to do so at the end of this video. And yeah, I honestly cannot wait to talk to you. I'm really looking forward to it. Book that call, and I will see you soon. Okay? Thanks for your time.
Now, one thing about this kid, whoever the fuck he is, he sounds a lot like one of the Mikkelsen twins, who are a pair of Danish scammers, who Dan Olsen did a video about a little time back. And it's that kind of thing. Now, the thing I want you to pay attention to here is the mixture of flattery and pressure that these people use. I'm actually also reasonably confident that this is like probably an AI-generated voice, and I also want you to notice that this was sent by Ottavio Zerbini and not dear Josefina Van Winkle, who claims that she sent it to me and recorded it for me to say hello and explain how it works. Well, that is strange. How could we possibly explain why that happened? But let's watch this again.
Hey, it's Ottavio here, and thank you for taking the time to watch this super quick video. Now, I'm making this with your socials open here to show you that I took the time to personally record this for you, and...
So, pay attention to the way that the screen is recorded and the way the mouse moves, especially, and the way the screen moves, like the way it scrolls, how regular, how on a pulse it is, how like inhuman it is.
I have an awesome opportunity for you that I genuinely do not want you to miss. So we will help you make $50,000 a month or more consistently from your audience by launching or scaling an online course, coaching program, or community, so that you can make content you love and enjoy the freedom and the fulfillment that comes with that.
Right. So it's like, I don't believe that this was recorded by a person, first of all. I think this is an automated script that's just running, scrolling up and down on a site just to sort of like, hey, we subscribe to you. Hey, look at that.
Now, I know that's a bold claim, but we've created a system for creators that have a strong personal brand, just like yourself.
There's the flattery, right? Like, we've created a system for creators that have a strong brand, just like you, because you have a strong brand. Oh, you're so cool. You're so awesome. There's the flattery, right?
And it works like a charm. We've got proven results, and we put our money where our mouth is because we guarantee these results in writing, and we also work on a complete pay-on-results basis, so you cannot lose with this.
There's one of the attempts to hook, right? It's that, like, and that's one of the ways that they try to overcome the skepticism that anyone would have listening to this, is they promise that you're not on the hook for anything, right? Like, they promise, like, oh, well, we're not charging you any money, you don't have to pay us anything, we will do all of the work, and then if there are results, then you get a payout, and like we take a cut of it. Like that's the pitch, right? It's to sort of help smooth the way past people who are understandably going to be immediately skeptical upon hearing $50,000 a month, which that's a bullshit number pulled out of the thin blue sky. And it's like it's just a way to sort of go, hey, I mean, take a chance. You can't lose, surely. Like, reply back to the email. And this could be a phishing scam, for all I know. Like, they don't have an actual website, right? It could be that part of what they're looking for is getting access to my channels somehow. Who knows? But they start with the flattery, right? And then...
So we'll help you launch or scale an online course, community, or coaching program completely done for you. So all you have to do is post content you love and enjoy creating. Now, because of the insane offer and the personal touch of these messages, 9 out of 10 creators we personally choose to reach out to like this will reply back with interest.
There's the pressure, right? Because of the insane offer, because of the personal touch, because we are doing so much for you, 9 out of 10 creators we reach out to will choose to like get back in touch with interest, right? There's the pressure. 9 out of 10 creators do it. Everyone else does it. All the cool kids do it. Aren't you going to do it too? Right? Both to sort of claim more credibility than they really have when they are offering me $50,000 a month. Fuck you. Like, honestly. Like, but here's the thing. $50,000 a month is a stupid number on purpose, right? This is part of the way that these scams work. You may remember, like, you'll probably not have gotten them in your inboxes for a long time, but the 409 scam, right? Like the Nigerian prince who has an offer for you, or that, like, yes, sir, madam, I am reaching out from this European bank, central network bank, and we have 4 million billion euros that are in an account which we are hoping to transfer to. Like those scams, right? Those scam emails are full often of spelling and grammatical errors. They're full of inconsistencies and all kinds of nonsense, and that is on purpose. It's because the scammers know that the people who they can possibly scam out of money are people who are going to be less educated, generally. They're going to be, maybe have intellectual disability. Like, a lot of those scams really target people with intellectual disabilities, people with social disabilities. They target people who, like, have severe mental health problems, like anyone who like might have a compromised sense of reality, for example. And part of intentionally making it shoddy and obviously a scam is to filter out anyone who has, like, the critical thinking skills to immediately clock that this is bullshit, right? So that they can hyper-target only on whoever is most vulnerable to their predation. right? And the 9 out of 10 people have already like reached back out to me. It's like, you want to like that? So that's a social form of pressure, right?
So if you're open to scaling your income and also, genuinely impacting the lives of your audience.
And then if you're open to scaling your income and also genuinely impacting the lives of your audience, right? So they're hitting me on both fronts there. It's either both, hey, do you want a whole bunch of money? And also, hey, you're gonna be impactful in having impact on your followers' lives. Good charity, probably. I don't know, some kind of positive legacy in the world. With both things, you can have both things. And also, if you are open to it, sort of almost as though to suggest, well, maybe you're not open to scaling your income. Maybe you're not open to having impact on the world if you don't respond to this. Maybe you don't want to make money. Maybe you don't want to have a positive impact. Maybe you're just stupid and selfish and you're going to stay poor. Like that's the language, right?
Teaching them your specific expertise. Let's schedule a call. There's a button to do so at the end of this video. And yeah, I honestly cannot wait to talk to you. I'm really looking forward to it. Book that call and I will see you soon.
Right. So just layers upon layers upon layers of absolute bullshit. We know what we're doing. We recently read Harris at CTH Training with only 180k Instagram followers make 83,000 from his online course this past month. We're reaching out because we think we do the same for you and that you have genuine value to provide to your audience. And we do this on a complete paper and result basis, which is what they said. I'd love to learn more about your goals for your personal brand moving forward. Would you be open to scheduling a call this week so we can discuss? Alberta Sledge. I don't think I've ever seen a more fake ass looking name in my life. That's a fucking Baldur's Gate 3 NPC ass name. it's like growth manager at Alberta Sledge. Oh my god. I'm just gonna Google get creator monetized. Let me see. Yeah, no, they don't exist. Like, I just Googled them, which is a thing I hadn't actually done previously. They don't exist. They don't come up as a result. At least not on DuckDuckGo. Maybe they've bought some SEO spam shit on Google to sort of make this work more. But yeah, so this is a big fat scam, but it did catch my interest that they name dropped someone, Harris, at CTH Training with only 180k Instagram followers. So I got curious about who's this kid? Who's this person who they have ostensibly helped make $83,000 from an online course this past month? And it turns out it's actually a real person, and they have a YouTube channel. This is CTH Training, who seems to be a young football player called Harris Hussaini, who's a midfielder from New Westminster, BC, who joined the Whitecaps FC MLS Academy in 2021 from ICSF Columbus FC. So this kid is like a legit professional football player on the academy level. He's like 18, 19, maybe 20 years old at this point. He had an Instagram account with 180k. He's got 482,000 now. Who knows how many of those are purchased? Can't really for me to say, but he posts a whole bunch of sort of grind set nonsense. This stop watching TikTok video, for example, and a whole bunch of like trick shot football videos, sort of demonstrating how various football maneuvers work and take place. Now, I don't know enough about football to have any opinion on this kid's skill. I don't know. Like he could be a genuine prodigy. I have no fucking clue. I don't know enough about football, but he is doing reasonably well also on TikTok, and all of his platforms are advertising his free masterclass, which one assumes would be the thing that these people ostensibly helped him set up. I would not be surprised, by the way. I would not be surprised if he has never heard of them ever in his life, and they just sort of picked up on the fact that he has launched a masterclass, and they're just claiming that they helped him with that as a way to bait the hook. But he does have a free masterclass, which I don't know how much he's making from it, but this is what it looks like. Pro Academy footballer finally reveals become a standout player and sign for a Pro Academy. Free step-by-step exclusive training video. Limited spots available. Once spots are full, registration will close. Enter your first name and your best email. Oh, not your shittiest email. Watch the free training now, as seen on ABC, CBS, Fox, and NBC. No links to any of those appearances, of course. And then the complete step-by-step blueprint. Our proven blueprint will show you step-by-step how us and our students have gone from average to standout players and signed with Pro Academies. Right? This nonsense. Which, again, I don't know a lot about football. Maybe this makes sense to a football person, but this, to me, tactical intelligence, technical mastery, physical dominance, mental strength, finding opportunities. This is grind set bullshit. And then again, limited spots available. Watch the free training now. Why should you listen? And here we get like a little bio. of the kid with a before then after, where he seems to be like, as far as I can tell, he's legit a pro player on the academy level, right? Like, this is a kid who genuinely did go from being like a 12-year-old starting football and then playing on an academy level at 18. So good on him. I am not impugning his skills at all, but this is a scam. Like, I used to get pop-ups like this on shady anime sites back in the 2010s that looked exactly fucking like, usually with some kind of auto-playing video also, or some auto-playing audio. It was really fucking annoying. Very annoying. But at the bottom here, I found, disclaimer, achievements stated on this landing page and discussed in the player accelerator are personal achievements, and in some cases the achievements of previous or existing clients. Please understand these results are not typical. We're not implying you'll duplicate them or do anything, or anything for that matter, or we're not implying you'll duplicate them or do anything for that matter. We're not implying that this will do anything for you, even a little bit. We're not implying that. We're not implying at all that this will let you become a standout player and sign for a pro academy. We're not implying at all that our proven blueprint will show you step by step on how our students have gone from ever. Like, they're not implying that you'll master the fundamentals, improve your football IQ, consistently be the strongest, fastest, and fittest on your team. We're not implying any of that. Absolutely not. The average person who buys how-to information gets little to no results. We're using these references for example purposes only. Your results will vary and depend on many factors, including but not limited to your background, experience, and work ethic. All business entails risk as well as massive and consistent effort and action. If you're not willing to accept that, then please do not purchase the player accelerator. Oh, confidence inspiring. And like, listen, I have no idea if Haruhi Soseni really sort of made this himself, or if this is some AI generated bullshit slop that some company sold to him as a way to make money, which they get the bag, I guess, kid. But this is not, like, I wouldn't want to offer anything that looks like this to my fucking... Like, what the fuck are they gonna put here? Is like, learn how to be a pedantic asshole about anime and manga. learn how to complain non-stop for 30 minutes about a bad character. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to offer these people, right? I wouldn't want to offer my audience anything that... Like, there's 3 of these fucking things with the little green button wiggling. Like, oh my fucking god. I get, like I said, I get a lot of spam and scams and all kinds of bullshit. This one just caught my attention because, like, the first thing I got was the Loom, right? Like, the AI-generated video that they sent me. That was the first thing I got. And I was like, what the fuck is a Loom? So I clicked on it and I watched it and I was like, what the fuck? And then I got the email from someone who was definitely not the person who recorded that video. Because there was no one recording that video. It's AI generated. And I just thought it was funny. And then I sort of went, okay, fuck it. I didn't have 10 free minutes, but I needed to procrastinate, I guess. And then I fell down the rabbit hole of this fucking bullshit. And it's like, anyway. But if you want to take away from this rambling video about a dumb scam I got sent, it is that scam emails like that are shoddy on purpose, right? They look shitty on purpose. They make obviously fake claims on purpose to sort of weed out anyone who has enough experience or who's old enough or who is not vulnerable to their scam techniques, right? And once that's done, that's the first filter. The next level they go down to is they run a dual gauntlet of flattery and pressure, right? The flattery being, oh, you have such a strong personal brand, we're really excited to work with you. And then the next one is like, well, 9 out of 10 people have already signed up to this thing. They might also say stuff like, this is only for a limited time, or like, if you don't sign up now and we need you, like, or they'll say shit like, the people we want to work with are people who have like strong decision-making abilities and they will commit to the things that they like right away, to sort of pressure you into moving forwards before you have time to sit down and think about what's actually being asked of you and what's being offered, right? And they play on like anything they can get their talons into, they try to play on. So it's on this at the same time, this is something that I can do from a position of complete laziness. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to care about anything. I don't have to get involved with it. I don't have to apparently even make any special content for this online course that they want to fucking launch. I don't really have to do any of the actual work of that. They'll do all of the work and actually just sit back and relax. And it's like they're preying on laziness, right? Like they're trying to sort of imply that this is a really, really easy way to make money, that tons of other creators are doing it, and that you don't have to do anything. It's passive income. Don't worry about it. But then at the same time, they also try to sort of imply, well, this is something that's really valuable and you're really providing something wonderful for your audience. Like whatever hook they can get into you, they'll imply both at the same time that it's lazy and effortless and you don't have to do anything or put in any kind of like real attention or care, but also that you'll create something that is so valuable and so wonderful that people will pay you $50,000 a month to access it, right? And this language is everywhere in scams. It's everywhere in scams. Like, pay attention to those patterns. The pattern of... Because some of them are not as stupid as this, right? Like, a lot of them are not as stupid as this. But they use the same techniques, just at different layers. Like, they don't have the obvious filter of $50,000 a month, right? Like, that dumbass number that no person with a brain could ever possibly believe. Some of them go with much more subtle offers, right? Some of them use much more subtle hooks to try and get onto you, without sort of claiming that they'll get you $50,000 a month, but we can earn you like a couple of thousand extra dollars a month by doing this, like by exploiting your content in this way, or sign over these rights, or the other thing, right? Like, there was a company I got contacted by once that wanted me to sign over the rights to my videos, like specifically the like license and the reproduction rights to my videos. And then they would just do all the work for me. They would download all of my videos off of YouTube, and they would put them up on this new video sharing platform that they had made, which is going to be huge, and it was going to have much better creator like pay. And like, oh, YouTube is such a shitty platform. Why don't you go over to our new video sharing website, and we'll download all your videos. We'll make you a new archive. We'll upload all, and all you have to do is sign this contract that says that our company has the right to reproduce and use your videos any way we fucking want, right? And that was a much subtler scam. Like, they had a proper website, they had shit set up, they had a bunch of videos on their platform already, probably stolen for all I know. Like, that was a very, very well put together scam that I could have seen a lot of people falling for if I, like, wasn't old enough to remember the days of, like, VidMe and shit like that. Where, like, the promise was that they would, like, instead of me having to do the difficult work of cross-posting all of my videos to a new platform and build up a new audience and get a new group of subscribers, they were going to handle all of that for me, right? Like, they were going to put my videos over there, they're going to push them, they're going to promote them, you'll get lots of views, and we pay 10 times better per, like, page view than YouTube does, which is a low bar, by the way. And don't worry about it, right? Yeah, there's a lot of scams out there. This one amused me a little bit, especially because of the intrigue that, like, there is actually a pro football player who has, like, a pretty long history on TikTok. Like, kid has been going for a while. He reposts a bunch of videos, but, you know, not all the time. Like, he seems to be like a genuine TikTok content creator, trying to like grind through the work there of profiling himself. Who actually does have a masterclass that they were gonna try and flog on me. That intrigued me, that, like, they had that little thing of, like, apparent, like, they claimed, at least, to be the ones who had helped him, I guess, set this shit up, right? That did intrigue me a little bit. That guy has about 26,000 subscribers on YouTube, by the way, so he's not big over there. He's an Instagram TikTok kid who's, like, I think he's cross-posting his TikTok content mostly, but then also he seemed to be making bespoke YouTube videos, for the platform, which, you know.
In this video, I'm going to be revealing the exact steps I took to go from my JV high school and local Sunday league team at 16 to signing with the same professional academy that developed Alfonso Davies and getting called up to represent my national team at 18.
Right, he seems to be doing well. It just intrigued me that that there was that little wrinkle of authenticity to it, right? That apparently that at the very least they were, like, trying to use this kid in his masterclass as bait on their particular hook. Anyway, I just get a lot of these fucking things, and if I'm gonna have to fucking deal with them, I might as well make some content out of them, right? Scams are stupid, but also that's the other thing. There was a point I wanted to make. Scams are stupid, but people who fall for scams are generally not stupid. People who fall for scams are people who are vulnerable to scams. Scams are a form of abuse that people enact on each other. And, like, especially a lot of these scams are designed to take advantage of people who are depressed, who have low social literacy, who don't have, like, who maybe don't, like, someone who, like, imagine a kid who went viral for a couple of videos and has sort of been grinding to make the full-time YouTube content creator thing a thing, but they don't have any YouTube friends. They don't have any peers or in these ecosystems who know these things already about, like, what's reasonable and what's not. Like, that's a common thing for basically any YouTuber, is not knowing what the fuck to charge for a sponsorship on a video. It took me a while to figure out just how much I could get away with charging, and it's a lot more than I thought I could. Those are the kinds of people that these motherfuckers prey on. Is, like, usually kids. Like, I bet you they send emails to 19-year-olds with YouTube channels that blew up unexpectedly overnight, trying to scam them out of money or access to their assets or licensing agreements or whatever the fuck they're after. They go for people who are vulnerable, right? People with intellectual disabilities, people with social disabilities, people with mental health conditions, people without a support network to show them and teach them, like, what's reasonable and what's right in the context of this fucking work. And, like, the people who fall for it are not stupid. Universally, the people who fall for it tend to be people who are vulnerable in some way or another. And it fucking sucks. These people are scum. And I hope they, like, whoever, like, they weren't, like, whoever was emailing me obviously weren't real people. It's probably just one motherfucker in a basement somewhere. And I hope he steps on Lego for the rest of his life. I guess that was the point I wanted to make. Fuck these people.